Hi, I'm Tim Williams of Dwyer Williams Potter Injury Accident Attorneys. I'm the lead litigation attorney for the firm. Every so often I get clients into my office where they've been involved in an accident, be that a car accident, a truck accident, or even a fall down some stairs. And they've hurt their shoulder and they've been diagnosed with what's called a labral tear. A labral tear it's very interesting, to say the least. So here we see a diagram of the shoulder socket itself, or the shoulder joint. You can see the arm bone extending up, and that creates the ball portion of this ball and socket joint. And the socket portion is actually created with a shoulder blade. And the arrows indicate the area where the labrum is located. Now you don't see the labrum on this diagram, but if you think of a suction cup, that's essentially what surrounds the socket portion of this ball and socket joint. There's a suction cup, a very soft material that extends, it essentially extends the socket, and so it better keeps the ball in place. And what happens, because it is soft, it's not bony, but it's soft, it can become injured, particularly with a frontal blow, so a blow to the front of the shoulder, or a blow from the outside. So if someone hits you, say punches you in the shoulder, that can actually cause a labral tear. Usually though, the forces are much greater. So you have the suction area here, you have the ball in here, okay, so it's kind of like this, and you have a tearing of this, I call it the suction cup at the labrum. What do the doctors do to address that? Well, they can give you medication and ice, because sometimes even though the tear is there, it's not necessarily going to heal itself because the blood circulation is very poor to that area. But the pain itself can be manageable, even to the point of going away sometimes. If that doesn't work, they next go to injections. So they might inject anti-inflammatory agents such as steroids, okay, or steroids mixed with pain medication into the shoulder to see if that can control the inflammation and the pain. Because once they handle the inflammation, generally the pain goes away. And ultimately, though, if the tear is either bad enough or painful enough and doesn't go away with these other options, they may go in there with, surgically and actually remove a portion of the labrum itself. They could do what's called a debridement, where they go in and just kind of clean it out if it's not too bad. But if it's a really bad tear, they'll actually go in and remove a portion of it itself. Now, this can cause problems in the future. Once you remove or even debride the labrum, there's less material there. You can actually get bone-on-bone grinding, and that can be incredibly painful. So it's all these complexities that can lead to the assessment of the value of the claim. So what's an insurance company's position? Now, an insurance company may look at this and say, well, you've had a labral tear, but you're older, you're let's say a construction worker, you use your arms and hands for a living, and it's probably there to begin with because we know that these are degenerative in nature. In other words, as we get older, as we put some wear and tear on our bodies, you can have a labral tear just occur out of the blue. So insurance companies will use that fact to try to get out of their responsibilities to their clients and to you, the injured person, to pay for the injuries that their clients have caused. That's where an attorney becomes very, very important, because the attorneys know the law in Oregon. The attorneys know that people, let's say even if you had a labral tear but it wasn't painful, remember you can have them but not be painful, and it was made painful because of the accident, they're actually legally liable for that. And that's where you need a lawyer in your corner fighting for you.